Hey everyone, it's Norm here from International Motor Cars, and you're joining me on a morning where it is about minus 30, and I've just bought something super cool. Honda S2000. Now, there's something really unique about this car, and that is, I believe this to be one of the highest mileage S2000s in the world. Yes, you heard me right. This car is a model year 2000, so the first year they made them. Canadian delivered, and it's got extremely high mileage. So, let's see. I'm really curious if this thing will start, because it's been outside in like minus 30 overnight. So, let's fire this thing up. Let's see if it starts up. It is. Let's see. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, almost. Oh, she fires right up. Little cold. I'm gonna let the car warm up before I do too much else, and then we'll take this on a little drive and I'll tell you more about it. All right, so we've been letting the S2000 warm up for a couple minutes because it's been outside all night in minus 30, dropped off by a transporter, but I am hopped inside now, and we're gonna pull this car in the back and get it cleaned up before we do a bunch of things with it. And once I've got this thing cleaned up, I want you guys to guess just how many kilometers are on this, because I think it's gonna absolutely shock you. All right, man, it is cold. Like, this thing is freezing. Whew. And actually, once we get this thing cleaned up, I'll show you guys, we'll take it for a little drive too. But it's a little too cold for me to fully drive it. My hand is frozen already. Alright. That's my fancy garage door opener. I just beeped the horn and they let me in. Alright. We're gonna let this thing thaw out right here now. Alright, so another thing I was super curious about is if this thing had any modifications, because I never got any engine photos when we bought it. It looks bone stock. Other than that, I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Oh, a battery voltmeter. Alright, but otherwise bone stock. Does have some sort of an aftermarket exhaust on it. We'll get it up on a hoist and take a look at that later.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. Ain't got no place to call my own. Feels like I'm better off alone. So sad inside and hopeless. These Hollywood hoes never notice. Can't get back on. Girl, I miss you. Can't get back on. Girl, I miss you. Somehow I woke up.
Alright, so here is our S2000. It's been freshly detailed, and we haven't run it through the shop yet. I just wanted to get it cleaned up so we could take a look at the body and the paint and the interior. Obviously it was a little frosty this morning when we pulled it out. And actually, this is kind of funny. I just noticed this. 2000S. So I don't know if that panel was maybe painted at one point, because it definitely should say S2000. But this thing, you can see, is actually in really nice shape given the mileage. There's only you know, some normal light chipping on the front and on the mirrors. Keeping in mind this thing's 21 years old. Roof's in pretty good shape. Nothing too drastic. But actually, we actually haven't put the roof down yet. See if it works. So let's do that, because I actually have no idea if this roof works or not. All right, so we got Brant in there. He's loosening the roof. Let's see if this roof still works. Oh, look at that. Power roof. Still intact. Good to go. You want to rev it up? Woo! Little black suck, but this thing runs really good, eh? Engine sounds good. This thing is actually a really nice car. All right, so we've got this S2000 all cleaned up and in our showroom now. We thought we'd just throw it in here just to keep it out of the way and keep it nice in here to get some videos with. So we're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff with this coming soon. We're going to be doing our first drive, and we're going to put it on a hoist and inspect it and show you everything we find wrong with this car. But I'm sure the question you guys have all been waiting for: what is the mileage on this car? So let's fire it up and I'll show you. This is pretty cool. Get your final guesses in what this has on it before I start it. You ready? That's right, 501,000 kilometers. That's it, only 500,000. It's not too bad. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.